Hi there, welcome. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute beginner flow. Starting off on your heels, seated, we'll be doing neck roll to the right slowly and neck roll to the right to the other side. And just repeat this a couple of times, warming up your neck. And really allowing yourself to feel the stretch going from right and to the left. Reaching your arms up, hands to your heart center. We're going to start in child's pose. Forehead lands to the mat, hands reach forward. And really taking time to set your intention for this practice. Letting anything that no longer serves you go. And breathing in and out. Slowly rolling on to your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Rounding your spine, tucking in your chin, and releasing your spine, looking up. So we're going to do a couple of cat and cows. Breathing in and breathing out. Rounding your spine, tucking in your chin, breathe in, and relaxing your spine, looking up. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Reaching your right arm forward, left arm, leg back. Bend that back leg and grab that back foot if you can. Lifting your chest. And let go, releasing your hands back down. Left arm forward, right leg back. Bend that back leg and try and grab the back foot. Lifting your chest, bowing your hands and your back leg. Release hands and legs back down to the mat. Walking your hands forward and letting your chest fall to the mat, taking puppy pose. Feeling that stretch. Slowly walking your hands back into your hands and knees, and we're going to be doing a couple of circles, allowing your body to move in whatever way it needs to. So just we're circling to the right and take it to the other side. So circling to the left, moving your body forward and back. And come back into a tabletop position, lifting your tailbone, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, taking a ragdoll pose, so grabbing your opposite elbows, bend in the knees and swaying from side to side, relaxing that upper body. Hands back down to the mat. Slowly roll up to stand, reaching your arms up, And breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in, hands up your shins, walking your hands to your plank position and coming back into a downward facing dog. Roll your spine into plank and make your way back into downward facing dog. One more time, slowly roll into plank and roll back, downward facing dog. Roll into plank, downward facing dog, bringing some fluidity into your movement. And coming into the center of your mat, into a forward fold, take gorilla pose, hand underneath your feet. Releasing your hands, turn your feet out and squat into a malasana. Hands to your heart center, allowing your hips to fall. And come back into a forward fold and step back into downward facing dog. Roll into plank, slowly lower down, upward facing dog, and push back into your child's pose. Roll onto your hands and knees, downward facing dog, grounding your hands and feet. Walking your feet in a little and take your right hand, grabbing the outside of your left ankle. And switch sides. Left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up. Tap your right elbow. Leg reaches up. Tap the center, your forehead. Leg is up. And tap your left elbow. Right leg up. Three-legged dog. Bending that top leg. Stacking your hips and move your hips in a circle. Warming up that hip joint. And from that three-legged dog, flip over into your wild thing. Left leg extended, right leg planted, lifting your chest. And come back onto your hands and knees to your downward facing dog. Switching sides, left leg reaches up. Pull in, tap the left shoulder. Reaching up. Tap the center of your forehead. Reach up. Tap your right elbow. Left leg up. Bend that top leg. Stacking your hips. Circling your hips. Warming up that joint. And from here, flipping over and make your way into your wild thing. Your right leg is straight, left leg is bent, and you're lifting your chest up, reaching your hand to the top of your mat. And lowering down, making your way back into that downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. In the forward fold, bind your hands behind you, letting it fall, and swaying from side to side. Releasing your hands, rolling up to your standing position. Bind your hands, lifting your chest, look up. From here, standing leg raise on the left, so grabbing that left toe, extending it forward, option to keep that leg bent. Right arm reaches up. Open your leg to the side. Find your balance. Feel the floor beneath you. Take your foot back to the front. And releasing that foot to stand. And we'll take dancer's pose, grabbing the left leg. Really find a point of concentration. Lower your leg. Tree pose on the same leg, your left leg. Once you find that balance, feel free to challenge yourself by taking your arms up. Another option is to test your balance by closing your eyes. You want to feel rooted and grounded here. Coming back to your standing position, and we'll take it on the other side. Right leg, standing leg raise. Once you're ready, open your leg to the side. Take your leg forward, releasing that foot. Dancer's pose on the right, grabbing the ankle or the foot, and make a bow. Find your fullest expression here, and releasing back to stand. Tree pose on the right. Once you find that balance, breathing in and breathe out. Release your foot and chair pose. Sink your hips down, reaching high. Hands to your heart center and twist to the right. Making sure your knee doesn't creep over your toes. Come back to center, chair pose, arms up. And hands to your heart center and twist to the left. Gaze is up. Reach your arms up. Forward fold, release. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers and pull your body to your legs, bending your knees as much as you need. and make your way to a seated position. Reaching your arms up in that cross-legged position, fold forward. Making sure you're folding from your hips, and just relax. Coming back up to seated position, left leg over the right, hooking your elbow, look over the left shoulder. Straighten that left leg, keeping the right leg bent. Reaching up and folding over that leg. Slowly rolling up. Coming back to that cross-legged seated position on the other side, and we'll fold forward, allowing your hands to land on the mat. Rolling up, right leg over left, looking over that right shoulder, hooking your arm to your knee. Coming back, extending that right leg, left leg bent, folding forward. Planting your feet and your hands, lifting up into a tabletop position. Lowering back down, slowly make your way onto your back. Soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to fall for Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And feel the rise and fall of your breathing. Lifting your hips, binding your hands underneath for bridge pose. Slowly lower your hips, and if you're ready, take wheel pose. Hands next to your head, and you're lifting all the way up. Option to take another bridge pose. Lowering back down to the mat. Again, taking a Supta Baddha Konasana. neutralizing your spine. Happy baby. Feet up, grabbing the outside of your feet, pulling your legs in. Feel free to rock back and forth, side to side, whatever you need in this position. Straighten your right leg and allow your left leg to bend. Pull that right leg into your chest. Cross your right leg over your left. Let your legs fall to the left. Look over that right shoulder for a spinal twist. Lift your left leg up, keeping that right leg bent, pulling that left leg into your chest. Cross over the left leg over your right, letting it fall to the right, looking over that left shoulder. Hugging your legs in one more time into a big ball and release into your final Shavasana pose. Allowing everything to let go, any tension, closing your eyes, taking the next few moments for yourself. Acknowledging yourself for showing up today and doing something great for your body. Slowly wiggling your hands and feet, rolling onto your side body. Coming back up into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining.